So, you live in Maine and you're looking for a dog trainer. Where do you even begin? Well, in this explainer, we are going to walk through how to find a qualified, humane trainer who's the right fit for you and your dog. We want to give you a clear roadmap so your dog can become a confident companion ready for anything this state has to offer. Good training is about so much more than just sit and stay. It's really about preparing your dog for the unique way of life we have here in Maine, whether that's navigating a busy coastal town in July or enjoying a quiet hiking trail in October. Having a dog here really is something special. A well-trained dog can handle snowy winters, muddy spring trails, and even an unexpected run-in with some wildlife, all calmly and safely. You're basically giving them the tools they need to enjoy this amazing state right by your side. Just think about the sheer variety of places you might take your dog. One day, you could be at a bustling farmer's market, and the next, you're on a totally silent path in the woods. Good training is what lets them handle all of that without getting stressed out. It's all about building their confidence. Okay, so before you even start searching for a trainer, the very first step is to get really clear on what you and your dog actually need help with. So take a second and really think about it. Are you starting from scratch with a brand new puppy? Or maybe you just need to polish up some basic manners, like not jumping on guests. Or are you dealing with a more complex behavior issue that's causing stress for everyone? Generally, you can sort most training needs into two big buckets. Over here, you've got your everyday family dog manners. These are the foundational skills that every dog can benefit from. Then, on the other side, there's behavior modification, which is a much more specialized approach for tougher issues like fear, anxiety, or reactivity. Knowing which bucket you're in will make your search a whole lot easier. Next up, you'll want to think about the format. Private lessons are fantastic for very specific issues, especially if they happen in your home. Group classes are perfect for practicing skills around other dogs and people, and then you have options like day training or a board and train, which can be a huge help if you need more intensive work or your schedule is packed. All right, now for the big one, finding that quality trainer. And this is something every dog owner in Maine needs to know. The state does not require a special license for dog trainers. This means the responsibility to check a trainer's credentials, their methods, and their philosophy really falls on you. The gold standard in modern humane training is positive reinforcement. It's all about teaching your dog what you want them to do and rewarding them for it, instead of just punishing them for what they do wrong. This approach builds an incredible bond and a dog that actually wants to work with you, which is exactly what you need when you meet a deer on the trail. Since there's no state license, these certifications are your best friend. They prove a trainer has passed some tough exams on things like learning theory and ethics. And if you're working on a more serious issue like reactivity, you'll want to look for those advanced certifications, like the CBCCKK, which shows they have expertise in more complex behavior cases. So you know what to look for, but how do you get that information? Think of vetting a trainer like a job interview, where you're the one in charge of hiring. Here's a simple four-step process to follow. First, review their credentials and experience. Second, have a real conversation with them about their training philosophy to make sure you're on the same page. Third, get a crystal clear understanding of their programs and costs. And last but not least, ask how you'll both measure progress so you know what success looks like. Let's talk about cost, because that's a practical factor for all of us. This table gives you the average ranges here in Maine for 2025. Now, keep in mind, these can definitely vary. You'll often see slightly higher rates around the greater Portland area and along the coast compared to the more rural parts of the state. If you only remember to ask a few questions, make them these ones. That first question is so important for us. You want a trainer who gets that the goal isn't just a perfect sit in a quiet room, but a dog who can handle a real Maine environment. And that last question is huge too, because the practice you do between sessions, that's where the real learning sticks. Training doesn't just stop when the lesson is over. The whole entire point is to take these new skills and apply them out in the real world. And luckily, Maine gives us some amazing places to do just that. These spots are fantastic for practice. A fenced dog park like Quarry Run is a safe place to work on recall. Acadia is a wonderful place to practice leash skills with all sorts of new sights and smells. And our local beaches in the off-season give you a wide-open space to really build your dog's confidence. At the end of the day, it's not about finding some kind of magic fix. It's really about finding the right professional to guide you, putting in the consistent practice, and just having patience with the whole process. Investing in good training is truly about making your relationship with your dog even better. It opens up a whole world of possibilities so that you both can enjoy everything from a simple walk downtown to a hike way up in the woods, doing it all safely and happily. We wish you the very best on your training journey together.